Hello.
Hey everybody.
Hello, welcome back to the stream. I just call it the stream. Do we want to make up a fun name for what's going down here?
I think that would be fun.
Like Secret Sleepover Society. Every once in a while they have the bit of like, oh, we're at a sleepover that they sometimes do. And Damien has this whole pigeon coop thing. Could you move your plate so it's not that precarious?
No.
Thank you.
Hey, House of Leaves, it's not precarious. It's on top of House of Leaves, but I moved it out of respect because I love you.
That much on top of the thing.
Okay. Anyway, it's in a more secure location now. Oh, here comes. Bless you, baby.
Sorry, everyone.
They're allergic to cats, and we have two.
I'm allergic to most things.
And allergic to most things, yes.
Yeah, welcome. I didn't stream yesterday, and we had a little bit of energy tonight and the desire to play an old favorite of ours.
Yes.
We are very big horror game people, if you couldn't tell.
And Ty made me into a little horror junkie.
Yeah. I've never actually been big on horror games until quite recently, because I've never been a big fan of like the thing happening to me. Forget it, like a story is a story, and the characters are put there to convey like there's something they're trying to convey, less so than I'm watching people do stupid things because humans are stupid.
Yeah.
They're doing stupid things to move the story forward.
Yeah.
So being forced to be the one to make the stupid decisions does not feel great for me.
No.
One time when, I think I've told you this, my first sort of experience with a horror game was Silent Hill Homecoming. And me and my little sister Rayanne were drunk out of our little minds in my boyfriend at the time's bedroom. I was like 18, 19. And he had an old shitty CRTV. And I think it was on GameCube. That feels right.
Feels right.
We should get it if it's on GameCube. Anyways, sorry. But truly the moment something happened, we were so quiet, so tense. We screamed bloody murder, and my boyfriend's mom called the cops and came rushing down in case there was like an intruder or something, and then we got kicked out. But it was really fun. We should play it sometime.
Yeah. I also want to play Slender at some point.
Yes.
God.
It's gotta be free at this point. There's games like that are like, you have to make that public access, or at least less than $10.
Yeah. I just have so many memories of playing it in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And singing funny songs while playing it.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We're excited to get into it today. We are playing Doki Literature Club, an old favorite of ours. We played it quite a bit when it first came out. I don't think we ever actually finished it, but I think we watched someone else finish it.
I think I finished it.
You finished it?
Pretty sure I did.
I don't think I ever finished it.
That's okay.
We're gonna finish it now.
Yeah.
Well,
hopefully. I want to finish it.
Maybe not today.
Well, no, not all at once.
But on stream.
Just as a saga.
Yeah. Series. Mm-hmm. Without further ado, let's get into it. I am not quite. We're we usually at Zero Streamers, I like to be like, hey, what about the people coming back to watch us? But like even tonight, I doubt many people are gonna hop in. So regardless, I am excited to play this game with you.
I'm excited to play with you too. I don't like, all the girls are they're all so different, and getting to know each of them is just so, so sad or creepy or whatever in such a different way. So I'm excited to see it all play out again.
And the like deeper lore around this girl is crazy.
I think I may have. I don't know if I'm familiar, but we can. Either you can tell me, or we can just find out later.
Watched a lot of videos about her. She was like, it's like this whole game is actually like a prison for her. And like she was some sort of like sentient AI creature type thing. It's been so long since I've like watched anything about it. That was like made to be a prison for her. Because she's basically like 11 Stranger Things. But spooky, scary. And there's more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. Is that she's a secret government experiment, and this is about her, really.
Dang. Fascinating.
I think the creator commented on that theory once to be like, yes, you got it. And there's actually a whole second game that we're making about it, but I don't remember if they ever actually made it.
I remember some mention of a second game. Fuck.
It's been ages.
Yeah. Wow.
This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed.
I'm somewhat easily disturbed, but
we like a spook here.
But like I consent to this. Like I definitely enjoy certain types of horror. So I'm not really into the blood and guts or like the super bloody horror. I prefer kind of like psychological. Yeah.
I'm not big on the torture porn, but I am big on the like metaphors, meaning.
Yeah, like
symbolism.
Like Nope by Jordan Peele.
Babadook.
Yeah.
Gay icon. Natalie found out through me that was actually a genuinely like tragic piece on like motherhood and grief and like depression while like being a family. And a little bit like learning how to parent a neurodivergent child. They were like, but Babadook Big Naturals, that's what it's about, right? Metaphor. Symbolism. What's...
With one viewer.
Yeah, I think it was someone who popped in and then headed out again. Because I don't see anyone in the little thing. Unless, of course, Twitch is lying to us again. Then, hello, welcome. Yes. We hope you enjoy.
Yes.
We're going to be playing a very spooky game that also, like, I'm pretty sure has an almost immediate, like, suicide thing happening. So, like, be wary.
I don't think it's immediate, but like...
Not like immediate, but it's the first, like...
It's the first thing of, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
This is horror.
They come out swinging with that.
Yeah.
But... Other than that... A little bit of, like, gore, depending on the girl you romance. A lot of gore, depending on the girl you romance.
I don't remember that much gore, but I believe you.
Science Experiment has gore.
Okay.
Well, because what usually happens is always Monica takes over, right?
Yeah.
Because we love Monica.
Mm-hmm. Little bit of Monica in my life. Little bit of Monica by my side.
Little bit of Monica's all I need. Little bit of Monica's all I see.
Little bit of
There's a lot of heavy themes of anxiety and depression and loneliness. Feel free. Well,
feel free to go to that link for
content for like extended content warnings.
Yeah.
By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and consent to your... I forgot that the sound was in our ears.
bloop. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm 13.
Bing.
I'm over double 13 now, and I think that's great. Oh, I missed this music.
So cute. Oh my god.
Yay. Okay. Let's full screen it. Just a second, guys. Hopefully this doesn't... Oh no, it's messed with it a little bit.
Alright.
Hold on. What's happened?
Oh yeah, I don't want to... Pretty sure I remember the music gets fucked up as you progress through the game.
Okay, well... I guess we're playing it windowed. And that's okay. Yeah, and the title screen changes. What do we want our name to be? Do we have... Hold on. I gotta get out of this area. Oop.
I'm like trying to think of a combination of our names for our...
See,
like
the problem is...
Hyphy. I don't know.
Yeah, the problem is the name Ty doesn't mesh well with Phoenix. But also Hinnix doesn't either. Because both of our names are just Nix and Nux.
It's so funny.
So it's barely any...
Let's have their name be like Nix or Nux or Nox or something. Yeah.
What if... Okay, because you're Nix and I'm Nox. So let's do Nax.
Oh my god, okay. Nax. Love it. Hey.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. How cringe.
Yeah, how fucking cringe.
That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but it started around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Yeah.
I overslept again.
Crazy.
But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Nax.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Like, oh god.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. Uh-huh. What's up?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Okay. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Nax, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
Hey, that's not true.
Huh?
You told me you would join a club this year.
Eh?
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 Eh? I love to do that. Sorry if that hurt the microphone.
Sorry, no.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I don't care about this knowing cunt who's my best friend.
Are you sure she's your friend, dude?
I hate everything she says. I don't listen to her. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I'm not that deep, bro. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college.
What? Hey, that's kind of rude.
Yeah. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
I really didn't remember this initial conversation.
Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. Look, I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out.
I never fucking noticed this bitch.
I don't pay attention to her ever.
God.
I look around.
Sorry.
Yeah, I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Oops. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
I love you.
I'm trying to make her a little bit
Sorry.
insufferable.
Sorry.
That's okay. Like, he's a dick, but she's also kind of a little insufferable.
No one here is absolved of sin.
But also, she's like, I don't know, she's also like a teenager or whatever. She's allowed to be dramatic anyway.
They're all like 14.
I don't know
16?
the age, 14 to 16.
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Eh? Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
How did I forget that this was the literature club? It's in the title.
It's in the title.
I thought that came later, maybe. Anyway, sorry.
A surprise twist.
Yeah. Oh.
In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
I'm not interested in anything.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. And untrue, I like anime and I like video games.
Okay. Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well...
It's not like we're friends.
Well... I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
I'm in love with you.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ooh.
Which one's Natsuki again?
The no.
The other little one or the big one?
I think it's the little one, because I think the tall one is called... Her name's not Yuri, is it? Her name might be Yuri. If it's not Yuri, I'm gonna be really embarrassed.
I only remember Monica.
Monica. Or no, the tall one has like a different name.
Matoba.
It's like Yuri or something with that vibe. I don't know how to describe it.
Natsuke.
No.
That's not anyone's
Like it's
name here.
it's either that or it like starts with an I. I don't know. Sorry, let's continue.
Izutumi!
No. Close, but no.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori really is that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Okay.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
You're the little guys.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, next. What a surprise. Hello,
Hi, Fungus. What a nice surprise. Oh,
everyone.
here's our
Meet Bong.
Here's Bong Hits. Our biggest son.
Our largest and youngest boy.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know if you can tell he's purring. Okay. Let's lock the freak back in.
Yes. Oh, hopefully he doesn't think the wire's a toy.
Oh, what a nice surprise. Could you do the controls while he's on me?
Okay.
You can like
Just
press spacebar, maybe enter.
Okay.
No. Oh, we're not on the right
Oh,
screen.
shit, sorry.
Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Actually, because we know what's gonna happen with her, would you want to take Monica as well? Because I, as the main character, will have a lot of the narration and exposition.
Okay, I'll be Monica and
The little girls.
okay.
And I'll still be the tall one.
Okay. I am Monica and little girls. Okay. What are you... No. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Maybe she's just small.
Maybe she's just little. Hey. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
You
Remember
were
her name.
right. She's gay.
Don't say things...
That's
sorry,
me.
that's you. Sorry. Sorry, you be Yuri.
I'm
You're
gay.
the tall... You're the tall gay bitch. Tall gay energy.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Nax.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Nax. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
I'm sorry I coughed on you, Mr. Man. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
Aw. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. I just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already manages to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Natsuki is quiet. Oh, sorry.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction.
Love you.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you. You need to know. You, dummy.
Oh, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Huh? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader for the debate club last year?
Ahaha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Oh,
Ow!
poor baby.
It's fine. I love our beautiful baby boy.
Oh, there goes my
Like
ear.
ripping in out of both of our ears.
There goes my ear.
It got stuck on my... That might alarm you. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we all can really grow this club before we graduate. Oh, sorry. Right, everyone?
It's EP.
Eepy.
It's EP time. It's nearly 11. I think we'll go until like maybe around 11:30ish.
Okay.
Like aim for that.
Yeah. I'm okay. I kind of want a treat, but like I'm okay.
I want a treat. I've been thinking about beaver tails.
Me too. Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know what a beaver tails is, because apparently I found out watching Damien's stream, it's a completely Canadian thing. It's like, oh, they wouldn't know what fry bread is either, probably, because most of them aren't native.
It's like
So imagine like if a biscuit was fried, basically, but bigger and flat.
kind of tastes like a really flat donut with like toppings
Yeah.
on top. Like I get one that's like chocolate and other stuff.
It's like if they made flatbread into a donut.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
The classic. Did you mention what the classic?
I think the
version was?
classic's just like maple syrup. Probably like maple syrup if I
A
had
little
to
bit of
guess.
sugar.
And sugar, yeah. Yeah, probably like cinnamon sugar or maple syrup, that kind of thing is traditional. And then of course just with it, whatever sweet toppings you want.
I like to get the strawberry cheesecake one. Or the
Yep.
apple pie. Ow.
Oh, you okay?
I'm okay. It's way past the time we could have gotten beaver tails though, so. What you looking at?
Well, DoorDash first. Like food treat. I'm looking at treat stuff.
Food treat.
I'm looking at food treat.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal.
Yeah,
I don't think they're
that's a
that
club.
different.
That's a club.
I think they're very similar girls, actually. All these bitches have anxiety.
Yup.
I think these girls would grow up to be true crime girlies. If not for the circumstances. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Max, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess.
Okay.
Well, that can change.
Huh?
Do I want a strawberry cheesecake?
Oh, or do you want a different? Just that. I figured that was the most likely thing.
That's usually the most likely thing,
Okay.
but I think I want a peanut butter thing
Okay.
instead.
Okay. Wait. Blah, blah, blah. That one?
Is that the? Cause when I say it, I also mean like the Reese's Pieces.
Reese's peanut
stuff
butter
too.
cups.
Reese's brownie.
That's the only.
Is that the only one with the Reese's? You got
Oh,
the Reese's.
sorry, and then
cookie
Reese's
dough.
cookie
I'd like.
dough.
I love that. That one interests me more. The Reese's cookie dough.
That one also sounds really good.
You can have some of it. If you're getting the small instead of the mini, I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it. So you're more than welcome to have some.
Okay.
If you're in the chat watching this on YouTube, what's your usual Dairy Queen order? Mine is usually the strawberry cheesecake, but I'm at the end of my period, and at the end of my period, I'm always feeling a little more chocolatey than usual. What's yours?
It varies. Usually something just really chocolatey. Like right now, I'm getting the caramel Java chip one that's new. That's really good. And I would normally go for like an Oreos one or like a Reese's Pieces one with like Oreo bits added or something like that. Just something chocolatey. Yeah, chocolate and coffee. Those are my things.
I'm excited. Thank you for ordering that for us.
And I wanted a treat.
We're gonna have to really be on that because of the weather.
Oh crap. Well.
It's all blocked. It's fine. I can climb
crap.
around when it comes time.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. She is autistic. But, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Isn't that crazy?
Crazy how they could do that. Not this game, though.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Unrelated. I read a horror book once. Beetlejuice?
Goosebumps. I read a horror book once, Animorphs.
You like psychological thriller. Have you heard of Animorph?
Oh, she would love Animorphs.
She would go nuts for Animorph.
Yeah.
Oh, she would. I think she'd have a crush on the alien guy.
Axe, oh yeah. Yeah.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. And horror is rife with symbolism, as we may or may not see soon. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh no. You're gonna hate what kind of game you're in, baby girl. Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what?
Well, what?
What gives you that idea?
What?
What? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting.
What?
What?
Hi.
Here comes a thump.
I can't.
Hi, can we help you?
Can't do this again.
Can I help
Go
you,
over
sir?
to your father, please.
Hey. Hi, Thumpus.
Watch out for the cord. Thank
Sit.
you.
Thank you.
Get your tail off of the cord. Thank you.
Sit, but keep your tail out of the way.
Did you read this?
You left a piece... I think I did. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud!
Ah.
And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up beside Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Gay.
Yay. I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
Oh. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to breathe.
Breathe, baby.
To be open to your readers. To open up to your readers. Exposing your vulnerabilities. And showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Yeah.
Yup. Dot.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Comfortable.
That's the punchline to my favorite Ever Blonde joke. Yeah. Isn't that right, Nax?
Huh? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now that we're back on wowzers. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Oh.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made the decision. Sweet baby boy.
Sweet. Oh.
Look at our son. Pride is not the word we're looking for.
My baby boy.
He's so sweet. Hi, baby. I'm not gonna get closer because I have alcohol in my breath, and I know you don't like that.
smells bad. Probably.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Back to the game. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But
You're shoving yourself against my arm. I'm sorry, baby. I'm busy.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, that's you.
I'm sorry. I thought.
Nax.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. And this little boy. What is he doing?
Putting his head on your arm.
Can I get it over to look without disturbing? He's not doing it anymore.
He stopped doing it.
But
he's
so
smiling.
Sweet.
Oh, he's happy. Happy smiling boy.
Hi, baby.
And scratching his butt. He's very happy.
Okay.
He likes them butt scratches.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when my boner's this big? Sorry.
I mean, that is how he's feeling right now. It's not wrong.
That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Hi, buddy.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Okay, don't attack it. Don't attack the thing now. Okay, kind of... Okay. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
How's the Dairy Queen?
Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Heading to you. Be here in like 2 minutes. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Let me know when it gets here and I'll head out. I'm the closest. Monica looks over at me once more.
Next, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Oh yeah.
It sounds like one of those modern animes. You know how they've like lost all the titles, so it's like I got stuck. It just tells you what's going on in it, which is fine, but it's so funny.
It's really.
I get isekai'd into a dungeon, and then I'm seduced by a devil there.
Hey. His tail's slapping against the cord.
Yeah. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Nex, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
I guess. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go
I don't know how to beatbox. I don't know what I'm doing.
You did good. That was good.
I don't know how to do the mouth noises.
That was... You did it. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go to. I
To
messed
grow
it up
closer.
again to one of
One of
these
the
girls.
Will be the brown-haired one, the pink-haired one, the purple-haired one, or the other
I
brown-haired
think
one.
he's like orange.
Orange.
All right. I just need to make the most of these circumstances,
Orangey brown.
and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Good thing we're both writers.
I guess so. Okay,
Oh, baby.
what do you want?
In total, I've written like 17,000 words worth of script.
Oh, wow.
That's all.
That's so many.
My episode 1 is like 7,000-ish. Episode 2 that's still being written is over 9,000. Haha. Wow, that takes me back. It's over 9,000. And it needs to be shortened, but that's like 17K, and I'm just proud of myself. That's
It's
all.
very good.
That's all. Thank you.
Go baby.
Ah.
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Something good might happen.
Something bad will happen to you tonight.
Good will happen. I don't know. Good, like Goodwill Hunting with good will happen. I don't know.
Who do we want to try go for?
I kind of want to. Let's see, childhood friend, or the tall one, or the tiny angry one. I
think I hear. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm gonna quickly go grab the.
DoorDash.
Here.
I will sit here and debate. Oh,
I'm okay.
okay. Have an animated phone conversation.
Very impassioned conversation.
Okay. I think I want to go for Natsuki. Woohoo!
Could you put these in the freezer?
No. Yeah. Got it.
I'm excited to have a little after stream snack.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was so scary, buddy. You got it?
Barely.
I'm really being.
My thighs are so thick. It's hard. With these thick thighs.
Fuck that old ice cream. We hate old ice cream in this house. So what girl were you thinking of?
The tiny angry one.
The cupcake one?
That's Natsuki.
The calmest timeline, I think, from my remembrance. Get in. You're gonna go first.
Frick.
You okay?
Just I got tripped by the table.
You okay?
I'm okay. Moved your phone.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Didn't want you to sit on it.
I'm gonna sit on you. So we'll probably want a bunch of cutesy shit.
Yeah, that was the secret to her heart. Twirl, bouncy bunny. Yeah, bunny, for sure.
Boop.
Boop. I think boop. Yeah.
Lust. Hop.
Hop.
We do have bunny.
Yup.
Disown. Lollipop.
Cheeks.
Cheeks.
Aw. Suicide.
Suicide.
Silly.
Silly. Okay.
Depression. Doki Doki.
Doki doki.
Yay.
Papa. Nature. Vibrant. This one's a little trickier.
Spinning sounds pretty cute. I don't know.
Spinning? Oh, true. So true.
Yeah. Ooh, kitty. That's a good one. Effulgent. Very cool.
I love Yuri.
Rose? Or Lucky?
I'm thinking Lucky.
Yeah.
Because Rose has the potential of complexity.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Rainbow, parfait, kawaii. My butt yelled at me.
My butt yelled at you.
Cute.
Cute.
Climax. This one's interesting. Whistle, peace.
Maybe peace? Tenacious.
Vibration.
Poof.
Poof. We're going with poof.
Yeah. Pink. Entropy.
Pink.
Marshmallow or puppy?
Marshmallow. Pain.
Pain.
Games.
Games.
Blanket. Games. Candy, ribbon, sweet. I think any of these would be a good.
Sweet.
Huh?
Oh,
Okay.
damn it.
Oh.
Oh.
Email. That's a pretty. You can write so much poetry about email.
Email, yeah.
Chocolate. Rain cloud.
Chocolate
Skipping.
sounds nice. Ooh, skipping. Yeah. Atone. I love some of these words. My god. Throw one in for Yuri. Literally one.
Just one for my girl.
Hi again, Nax. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
I wrote a stupid poem.
I wrote a stupid poem. I watched your little guys dance on the other side of my screen. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nax. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, and I don't remember if you saw, but I saved it right before we made the poetry thing. So if we want to, like, restart, or, like, replay again in the future, we have it right from the moment we decide.
Cool.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just
Snitch.
come here and hang out or what.
Well, yeah.
But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Get her ass! Natsuki finds herself struck between saying Monica and manga. Manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I was just about to be like, man, I want a fucking treat. And I realized we have a fucking treat. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys.
That's
Next.
a good voice.
Nax always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room,
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
It's truly like, how do you live like this?
Bitch, you live like this?
Exactly.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Oof. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Girl. How come? You and Nex can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Dot dot dot.
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri brought you something. Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Yeah, she's so cute. Oh, wait, Sayori. Huh? Me?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. No.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, and we could, discuss it, if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
I think she's having short person problems.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica.
The tallest one here.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
Yeah.
What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Get our ass. Natsuki slides a bunch of snatched.
I'm sorry. Snatched.
Snatched to the gods, books, and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
We talked about it yesterday.
Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Someone wrote anime on your face with marker.
What? Then why would you assume manga?
I mean manga. I said anime.
So by extension... I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand.
Sorry, I can stop so you can take a drink. I'm sorry. I want a sip of this one.
take this opportunity to tell you about Hot Frosty. I had a little date with my other partner TJ today. We watched Hot Frosty, and it was wild. The lady who plays Gretchen Wieners is the main, like, it's like a what's it called? Hallmark? It's like a Hallmark film. And she's the little Hallmark heroine, and it opens up with her having a shit life, and you being reminded that she's Gretchen Wieners before you even see her. And it shows how horrible her house is. But my immediate thought was, this lady lives alone and can afford a house with stairs?
Must be nice.
Must be nice. She owns a diner, and it's this whole sad thing. And I kind of wish they like touched on the like sad husband stuff a little bit more. I understand why they didn't, because it was a goofy little rom-com.
Yeah. Where
a snowman who was hot came alive. I think Zach Oyama would be perfect at playing Hot Frosty. But she's just going around living her life, working at the diner without putting her hair up. My immediately I was in the chat like, hair around food? She was like leaned over a frying pan a little bit, and I went, girl, that is
Girl.
a gas stove. You can't just have your hair products around that.
Girl, no.
You're gonna die, and you're gonna bring everyone down with you. They only ever really show her in the kitchen once, so I only had to deal with that once.
Good.
But she goes and she visits a friend who's like, oh my god, girly, you should go out and you should go into the cold, because that's the only way to get warm and find like a date, is to take a chance. It's like, it's trying to play on the idea of taking a chance. But because it's about winter,
you gotta go out into the cold before you can find the warmth.
The specifics of being like, that's where the warmth is, in the cold.
Okay. If you say so.
Okay. And gives her a scarf to be like, I met my husband here, and I gave him a scarf, and then we were married for the rest of our lives. So I'm gonna give you this scarf. I think it was the scarf, or it was a very similar scarf. And she left, and I think I pretty much immediately was like, I'm gonna put this on a random snowman. I don't really need this, but it's a nice accessory for you. And there was this freaky little frog statue behind her with giant eyes, and the entire time I was just thinking, like, man, what if instead of being a Hallmark girly, she was like me, or like TJ, or like you, and instead zoned in on the frog and went, you deserve this. What a different movie that would be.
Yeah.
But it takes the Craig Robinson is there, Doug Judy, and Boyle. They're cops. The first thing we hear about Craig Robinson, sheriff, is that he's very sensitive. So we shouldn't tell him about the fact that the snowman's here. Because he's very sensitive. And we came to the conclusion that people elected him because they felt bad for him. There's more, but let's get back into the game.
Yeah.
It's very nearly 11:30, and I'd like to at least get to the end of like this day's beat. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna play some Stardew Valley on my phone. And eat our treats.
And eat our treats.
Yes.
Yes, but first, Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. This was from the 2010s.
Yeah. I know that feel. Yeah.
I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
Get his ass! She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say I just said the title.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Nax. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
I'm trying to convey a classic, monotonous anime autistic boy. She's being ableist.
She's the problem.
She's the problem. I'm perfect.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
Huh? Ah! Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Wait, hold on, I'm not ready to come out yet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat, regardless.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Huh? Why is that? What do you mean, why is that? You can't cuddle. I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Yup. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
You're making me
Baka.
have unwanted feelings. Baka? I'm in love with you. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Nar. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series.
I think my favorite is the Blackberry.
Yeah.
I think the Black Cherries is my least favorite, but it's not that it's bad, it's just that it's the least wow!
Yeah, it's very...
It's good.
Yeah. I think Cherry's my second favorite. Yeah.
I love the hint of mint in the other one.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite. Just go,
Yeah, mint is good.
I love a mint drink. I think more drinks should incorporate mint.
Should make some mint wine. Minty wine. I don't know what. Just pick a fruit that goes well with mint, then make that. Blueberry mint? Could that be a thing?
Mint.
That could be a thing.
Blackberry mint.
Although seeing how much juice you actually need to fill one of those things is like, holy shit, this is not cheap.
Pomegranate mint?
Ooh,
Because we could buy those
wine.
like...
Yeah, the palms. Yeah.
You all know what I'm talking about.
Pomegranate juice is available in large quantities. I've never seen blackberry or blueberry juice. I don't even know. I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't know.
Well, at some point we can look at the different like nectars and stuff. We can buy you like a juicer.
Also, yeah, just getting berries and like a juicer, or just accumulate a bunch of frozen. Like you can use frozen fruit. It doesn't have to be fresh juice. Like anything will work.
That's true.
You just need a shit ton of it. Anyway, hey, are you paying attention?
Oh, sorry. We were talking about wine. Um, I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that doesn't have a plot?
I don't know, I just met you yesterday, lady.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop.
I feel that.
But that just helps you get to know the characters.
A lot of attractive people work at the ice cream shop.
And besides, it's still entertaining.
I want to work at the ice cream shop.
Yeah. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories and when the romance starts happening. That's really what makes it so good. Ha ha ha. Ha. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so?
You don't say.
You don't say.
They didn't say.
What'd they say, Dad?
They didn't say.
I think that's one of my favorite punchlines.
That it's so
happened.
simple, but it's so. They didn't say.
You don't say. You don't say.
What'd they say, Dad?
They didn't say.
So good. So good.
Sounds like you really know what you're talking about.
I want to write as funny, as funnily as Star Kid, and as poignantly as Arcane. There we go.
While I will say this for season 2, while it is incredibly rushed, they are hitting every single beat successfully.
Yeah.
Like the only complaint I have is I would love to spend more time on this.
Exactly.
Because a lot of the time with like rushed season 2s, it's like, what's going on? Huh? What's happening?
Yeah.
I don't understand anything.
No.
I'm understanding the things going on. I just would like more time with them.
It's all very coherent and still quite well done. Still very well done. Yeah.
There's a lot more music video moments I've found.
Yeah.
Which I know you love them. I'm not the biggest fan.
Oh.
Just because it takes me out of the story and I go, okay, where's the music video?
That's so funny because I was writing a music video moment like in my script the other day.
And it's weird because I like musicals, so you'd think it's like, yeah, the moment of music, it'd be super cool, but
I think of a song that like embodies a scene and I'm just like, okay, we're in a music video.
Well, I think it's because I have like the musical portion of me where it's like it has to convey something. And often it is just doing the music video rather than musical thing of just sort of being like there to be visually pleasing while you listen to the song rather than setting a scene or a tone.
Okay. I think I did the latter in the bit that I wrote, but
It doesn't. Both are fine.
Yeah.
I just because of my own background, I don't prefer the music video, but I know that a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I know that a lot of people enjoy that, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't have to have the same interest as many people.
Yeah.
I'm not some fucking normie.
Nope.
But yeah. My only complaints are the music video, cause a good portion of them are like leaning towards the musical thing of like we're pushing the story forward, we're setting the scene. But there are a couple that are like, what's happening? It's visually pleasing, but I don't really know what's going on. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Wah!
Wah.
You saw my mouth?
Sorry.
Wah! 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 Natsuki.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen you at your full power yet.
I'm sorry.
My life.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. I'm at the level of tired where I'm not really paying attention to what's coming out of my mouth.
Oh.
And every second line, I'm like, did I say that right? Or did I say garbage? So if I say garbage, let me know. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you're, like, autistic about baking, right?
That's just a coincidence.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga.
How crazy.
Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga.
Why would you?
I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Oh, girl.
You're a child. You're allowed to get interests from your surroundings. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Cute. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Oh?
Huh? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Oh. Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Did you hear the little baby burp that came out when I was talking?
I don't think so.
I felt it.
Oh.
But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Oh, wait, which part? I said a lot of things.
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Like, I want to be clear, she still has heavy themes in her story. It is just still somehow the lightest of them.
Yeah. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky.
Right.
But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. it's hard to express words when you feel it's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself.
Okay, everyone.
Huh?
Are you all ready with today's poems?
And that's where we will save and quit.
God, I forgot how much... just forgot how much dialogue there is that's just, like, back and forth. I mean, I guess I know that's the point, but,
It's
like...
a visual novel for you.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just so much, like...
I really thought that would take a little less time.
Yeah. It's like, oh god.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, though.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to get fucked up.
I'm gonna continue talking to you about Hot Frosty at the end here, just so and any of our new millions of followers watching, if any of them wanted to know to turn this like this so that we're not playing the
Hey,
game.
my hair's still fixed.
Yay!
Yay. I had a hair sticking up, and Ty fixed it.
I licked it down like a creature.
Yeah. They made my hair wet, and so it stayed down, but then there was like a groove. There's like a groove in my hairline.
You can still kind
In
of
my
see
head,
it.
yeah. They pressed down so hard with their finger that they just made a groove in my head. So I find that pretty funny, but at least it doesn't stick up anymore.
So Hot Frosty, I am going to take this out because it's hurting my ear a little bit. So Hot Frosty, you got this hot snowman instead of this funky little frog. Look at that man, and you just tell me by the look of him, this couldn't also be played by Zach Oyama.
Oh, absolutely it could. I can see it already.
Mm-hmm. We also came to the conclusion that the writer of this wrote and consumed a lot of Twilight fanfic. Are you reading it while I'm telling you about
I
it?
just wanted to look at the Wikipedia.
Listen to me before you read their words.
I just wanted to see the poster.
You trust some settler's words before you trust mine?
It's not. I wanted to see the poster. I love you. I just wanted a visual.
No, I know.
I love you.
I love you. I know.
I understand it. I'm like, I already know.
I'm goofing.
I understand this movie.
Yeah, I'm goofing. I'm goofing.
I get it. I think I know how it's. I think I understand this movie and what it's about. I love you.
But no one takes this cop seriously, and everyone knows this guy's a snowman. And it's like every 2 seconds he's having some weird, like, semi-erotic interaction with an older woman.
Oh.
It's great. It's a good time. He has the superpower to learn everything by seeing it once, which is how I'm interpreting the fact that he can watch TV and then do anything. At all.
Yeah.
Because it didn't even start out with the handyman stuff. It started out with like, oh yeah, I was watching cooking channels. Oh, I was watching all this stuff. And with the cooking channels, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you looking at yourself?
Yeah.
They have specific recipes. They're telling you how to do these things. But with things like home improvement, with fashion, with general culture, it's insane that he would get any of that stuff immediately.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So it's a supernatural power that he has as a hot snowman. And when they first meet, she really genuinely doesn't believe that he's the snowman, despite him looking exactly like the picture she just took 8 hours ago of the snowman that has now disappeared. She takes him to her pediatrician friend who's like, this guy's hot, where'd you get him? And she's like, well, he thinks he's a snowman, but I think he's like going through some sort of shock because he was scantily clad. and I just sort of found him this morning.
I just found him. He's a stray.
I just found him this morning. And he told me that I was the first thing he remembered because he was the snowman from last night. But that's crazy because here's a picture of the snowman from last night.
Mm-hmm.
And then her friend's like, that looks exactly like this man right here, right now. And she goes, no, but it's different because this guy's made of snow. Which, hey, real world rules.
Yeah. But come on, you're in a Christmas movie. You're in a comedy. Come on.
Come on, lady.
It's raining.
Yes. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of classic Hallmark beats. I love the fact that Craig Robinson is basically like a black Seth Rogen. What other black Andy Samberg, where it's like you play a lot of different characters, but they're all just you. You play it, and that's Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
That's Andy Samberg.
Yep.
That's Craig Robinson.
Yep.
He was a sheriff that played piano. That's Craig Robinson.
Yeah.
They didn't even put that in the script. Craig just brought it with him. It just happens where Craig Robinson goes. I love him. He's one of my parasocial boyfriends. He becomes like a little handyman for the local school, and it's very sweet.
That's very sweet.
He plays into the himbo trope very genuinely with a lot of personality to it, which I liked a lot, because a lot of the time it's like, I'm just here to be the trophy husband. I look stupid, and I am stupid. But this guy was genuinely very sweet. It was very good. It was very fun. Yes.
That sounds good. And
It
fun.
is. It is nearly midnight, so. Yeah. If I hadn't napped, I would also be like that. I will see everyone Thursday for a probably solo stream because Phoenix works. So we will probably be consistently having little surprise streams with Phoenix whenever they have the time and energy after work. Probably not going as late as it did today, but we had a lot of stuff to take care of before this, and a big more dinner to make than I'd hoped because I took a nap instead of making dinner.
It happens.
It's tired. It's the sleepy. It's the hibernation time. It was very good to spend time with everyone. Very good to play a game with my love.
Nice to play a game with you.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Goodbye.